So guys, the terrorists have declared war in Yoruba land as they entered the palace of a monarch, kidnapped him, shot the wife in the course of that attack. See how this headline captured the terrorist storm Ondo community, abduct monarch, shoot wife in palace attack amid worsening insecurity in the southwest. Guys, these terrorists actually fearlessly entered the palace of a monarch, kidnapped him. They didn't stop at that. They shot his wife before taking the man away. Guys, this is no good news for the southwest. People really need to sit up. What is happening? A monarch, his palace is supposed to be, a revered environment, a place that is accorded so much respect. But that's not what we are seeing among this, that's not what we are seeing from these terrorists. They don't even know what it means to enter the palace of a monarch and kidnap him as if he's just, I don't even know how to describe what's happening, guys, in the country. Now, you can also see that the general who was killed in the captivity of the terrorists, his body has been released. I mean, these terrorists kidnapped a general, a retired general. The man died in custody. They had the guts to come and give the body of the dead body to his family without anybody confronting them. The terrorists went back into the forest, guys. At this point, I think Nigeria is finished. Guys, I think Nigeria is finished. You can see this headline here says, heavily armed bandits handed over the body of General Rabe yesterday morning in Katsina and left for neighboring forest of Matazu unchallenged. What a country. These terrorists, they really determine what happens in this country. Have you heard that the governor of Katsina State said he's going to buy repentant terrorist houses? They are now like the judges that Tinubu has built houses for. So the victims are in IDP camps. Many have lost their lives. Our generals are always being killed. Our military bases are always being raided by these terrorists. Recently, they killed many of our soldiers. I mean, they took off their heads, about 8 of them. You know what I mean? Their bodies were lying without heads, guys. And tomorrow, the government grants them amnesty, rehabilitation, repentancy, and all kinds of things that we've had, guys. Now, this other headline is Major General Abubakar Rabe has been buried. They couldn't save him because it took less than 24 hours to recover his body. But it took less than 24 hours to recover his body. How was the body recovered? And are we supposed to believe the government is innocent? Who is deceiving who, guys? His body. Look at the Northerners have gathered to mourn the dead. But when this man was kidnapped, nobody protested. Nobody called out the government. Nobody even spoke up. But now that he's dead, many have gathered to, show him the last respect. Sometimes you just keep wondering, why are the Northerners not protesting? Why are they not protesting? Insecurity ravaging their country. And then when you call Fulani, they say don't tie it to the entire race. If you are against it, come out and speak. If you are against it, speak up. Don't be quiet. We want to hear the political leaders, the religious leaders, even ordinary leaders. We want to see the Northerners distance themselves from terrorists. We want to see them speak up against what the atrocities these people are causing in this country, guys. At this time, Northern Nigeria is a very big burden for the country, guys. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification for more. Thank you.
Kidnappers and terrorists in Katsina released the body of the dead retired Major General Rabe Abubakar to the family to be buried according to Islamic rites within 24 hours after his death. Nigerians, my country people, the day where we begin to tell ourselves the truth about insecurity for this country, from that day we will begin to get solution. Because this masquerade dance where government they dance, so they don't cuckoo talk am. Say any insecurity will last beyond 48 hours now because the hand of government they inside. So you are trying to use insecurity to solve insecurity. The monkey hand where when I put for pot of soup, it goes soon turn to human hand. So this story of the retired Major General where they kidnap him and his wife for Katsina for days, they dey inside forest with kidnappers. They do video, they beg a man will serve this country to the level of a brigadier general. They kidnap him, they ridicule, they torture them for forest. He die. Guess the people where they release statement on behalf of the terrorists. Katsina state government, yours truly. If you read the statement from Katsina state government, you go to wonder whether na them be the kidnappers or terrorists, or na them be government, because it is even more shameful and pitiable. Katsina State Commissioner for Internal Security, they said the man died of natural causes following complications from high blood pressure and this and that. Really? Katsina State government, una send doctor go meet the kidnappers to do medical examination? Abi una been dey work hand in hand with the terrorists, so una understand the case and the medical complication where they go on. Ori buruku lenshe, oshi lenshe, and that not even the unfortunate part. The man where dey there for how many days, they no fit rescue him. Government, military, a retired brigadier general, una no fit rescue him for how many days where they there. Within 24 hours where the man die, guess what? The terrorists don't release the body so that they can bury him according to Islamic rites. He could not be released and rescued by the military according to his religious rights, but they don't release the body so that they can bury. And guess how they release him? According to the report, armed terrorists carry the body, hand over to the family, may they go bury him according to Islamic rights. Oriburuku Lenshe, Nigerian government, until Nigerians come out to ask the real questions, who they benefit from insecurity, who are the people where they sponsor terrorism, they go around in this circle. Sheikh Gumi Kuku Tokam, he said that the government, they know these terrorists by name, they know their location, because they run away from the truth. Now that they do negotiation with the one for you, they go pay ransom. The ones with their life, they go release them. The same way they do for Kwara, the CSC church, they say they pay about 350 million. They release them. Then they go Edo, they go pack, they go pay ransom, they go come out, they go Kogi, we go they dance. Oriburuku Nigeria PLC. That is why terrorists, they more funded. They get more capacity and financial resources, more than military where they go fight them. How the thing go end? How will it end? Because you don't turn markets, it there for show glass. Nigerians, shine your eyes. Everybody, if you don't fix this issue of government to address this issue from the roots, go get your PVC, because insecurity there for show glass. Now the one where come on social media night, you go here every day that they carry people. The one where they travel for Kogi, how many days they go for Ekiti? A military general retired, died for the kidnap him. Government no fit rescue him 24 hours after in death. Nigerian kidnappers from Nigeria release the body to be buried, and at state government they release statement on behalf of the terrorists, and you say that there is no link, there is nothing. The hand of that monkey hand will not put for pot of soup. Until you remove it, this country is not going forward. This is a shame. This is a tragedy. Nigerian military, make una they pursue people where they talk about you now. Make una not know how una go rescue una own retired person where work with una. He don't die, they don't bring the body out. What a shame of a country. What a tragedy of a government. May God give Nigerians courage, because the Oriburuku way government they do. Oriburuku Lenshe Nigerian government. Master strategy. Go collect the body of a retired major general. Make una go bury him. Since una no fit rescue him, he don't die. They don't release him to una. Go collect the body, go and bury. We wait for the next one again. Turn by turn Nigerian PLC. What a shame. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
Sunday, the 14th of June 2026. Our traditional rulers in Yoruba land, àwọn ọba wa nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, they are all cowards. Apology to nobody. Every last one of you are cowards, and that is why you have continued to be pied by these Fulani bandits. 14th June 2026, today. The time now is 2 minutes to 2 p.m. In Ondo State, somewhere in Ondo State today, I'm not going to mention the name of the community, bandits just kidnapped a traditional ruler and shot the wife, the Olori, the queen, who is currently battling for her life. They will continue to come for you these Alatenuje Obas in Yoruba land. And your Alatenuje, you gluttonous, shameless, traditional rulers with big regalia, fancy thrones, beautiful palaces, but empty heads. You lack courage because the president is your brother. You don't want to talk. They will come for all of you. Yes, now. My name is K Baba. I am a Yoruba man. Omo Yoruba pọ́nbélé ni mí. I am an Egba man. Ọmọ Abẹ́òkúta pọ́nbélé, ọmọ ìdílé Ọ̀sanyìntọ́lá ní ìlú Abẹ́òkúta ni mí. Now so they will come for all of you now. Since you all are cowards, you think it will not touch you. Even the one that was kidnapped this morning now, once thought it will not touch him. Yes, now. Yes, he may have thought, no, he's big, he's in his palace, he's safe. They don't kidnap him. They will come for all of you. You all are cowards. All of you.
Bandits released the body of the retired general wey kpai in their captive. How did they release the body? How did they know where to pick the body? Who called them say retired general don kpai o? And the family saying the man kpai of diabetes and hypertension. Who did the autopsy? How did they know? Say na hypertension kpai the man. And they were unable to release the man when he was alive, but they released his body for burial. Don't forget the teacher, the Oyo teacher that was beheaded. They didn't release his body up to today, but they released retired general body. To who? How? The more you see, the more you look, the less you see. Naija don't finish. O pari, o masheo.
The president's figures can be disputed, especially if you have not done any search or research in the area. So the president is at the top of information gathering, and we want to believe that the figures he has given us are okay, are correct. Our soldiers are working every day. They are fighting and dying every day. And we imagine that in the process, they must have eliminated tremendous amounts of insurgents. So I have no basis for doubting the president's figures. But, you know, in these matters, there's what we call the psychological aspect of every issue. What people believe as opposed to what is the real situation. I think that people, you can see the hysteria about the kidnapping. If you were to live abroad, you would think that there are kidnappers in every street in Lagos. That's the way people react. People generally overreact. That does not mean that government is not doing anything. I'm very cautious about disputing figures, but I'm looking at public perception. What do we see? There's a lot of kidnapping that's unreported, and a lot of things that after I was reading the story of a young man who escaped from a kidnapper's den, and turned out that the village somewhere in Kogi State, they are all part of the process. Who is looking at that? And so on. We do not know what the government is doing. We have no way of knowing it because we are not in the field. These are military things and we cannot know it. You can only depend on what the president is saying or has told us. And if the figures are correct, we are encouraged to believe that they are doing something.
No, Professor Subajo, that's why some people fact check. And some people actually, based on the reality on ground, they can't actually dispute certain figures.
How can you fact check the figures from military officials? Tell me, are you going to follow them to the... It's what they tell you.
Yes, I can understand that in terms of the numbers of casualties. But in terms of the number of incidents, whereby, I remember the Chibok girls and the kidnapping, and now we have kidnapping on almost an every other day incident across the nation. It's not just Oyo State, it's not just Borno State, in Zamfara, in Niger State, in Kebbi State. Has insecurity situation in Nigeria been this bad? Let me ask you that question. Has it been this bad? It's always been bad since Buhari came in. Okay.
This insecurity started with Boko Haram under Jonathan, and it's exploded. But the kidnapping aspect of it has become an epidemic because kidnapping is very lucrative. And the unfortunate stories we are hearing is that it's a network involving all kinds of people, including the military, the police, and so on. And those are, of course, deviant members of those forces are part of it. And therefore, everybody is profiting. They are shifting billions of naira across Nigeria from kidnapped victims. And therefore, it's not something you can stop overnight. But what we want to see is government's commitment to stopping it and the kind of arrangements that are in place to stop it. There's always been insecurity. I mean, somebody said the party brought in Fulanis from Chad to come and help with the elections of a former president. That started. So we now have a new kind of foreign invasion. Because most of the people, even when you talk to local Fulani, they're telling you that the Fulanis who are doing these things are from outside Nigeria. And so, but we have to find a way of identifying them and eliminating them. I see bandits talking and bragging in locations, settlements that have very little vegetation cover. Most of them operate in the semi-desert areas. And I'm surprised that they can operate so freely when we have an air force that can easily eliminate them. I have no competence to talk about military strategy, but I just think that those people have been given too much freedom, and I hope that with this president's commitment, that those freedoms will be taken away more effectively. We have seen American soldiers arriving and so on, and hopefully.
Just wanted to emphasize a few points. One around insecurity. And I think the body language, since we picked that up from Buhari's tenure, from this administration is very non-pulsed around action. So you don't, as you rightly said, you don't get a sense that we are fighting anything. You don't get a sense that we're serious about it. We're very kind of, and for him to say, I mean, if you look at this day today and the quote, I saw it just now, and the way he said it was that the offer for you to basically change your ways will not be on the table for much longer. And I'm like, we're still leaving it on the table for any length of time. So even that as a posture of anybody that's listening, if I was on the other side of, okay, we have a bit more time, that it doesn't show that the urgency. That's number one. And that's at a federal level, but even at a state level. So another station had a town hall in Ibadan last week. The only person that represented the state government was the Attorney General of the state. And he came, spoke for a little bit, and said he had to go to court, so he had to leave. The town hall then went on for another 2 hours. You had other people speaking, other stakeholders. There was no representative of the Oyo state government in the hall. What does that communicate in the context of we're trying to talk about insecurity, their children still missing? And that's not just for Oyo, and I think literally for the Southwest. One of the things that I took away from that town hall was the Kwara abduction we saw in a church. We all watched it happen. People from the community came to speak, and they said literally every 3 weeks from that abduction, the bandits have come back. And so the pastor, the church that we saw, he said he had about 200 members, but now he has maybe 60. That people are leaving the community. So what that then makes me wonder is if we have communities where people have been abducted, people have been attacked, and people are still being abducted, that means there's no security presence. So how are we in the same place? Happened, yeah. Exactly. So how are we communicating that we're doing anything? And then lastly, on that same point, Chibok really triggered this for the world. Before then, there'd been Buniyadi in Yobe the same year, February. We had Chibok in April. 12 years down the line, Chibok local government in Borno has been attacked over 120 times. I repeat, for those who didn't hear, 120 times. The same local government, for the love of God. Like, if you're not communicating that you don't care, that you can't be bothered, that whatever happens, how else do you want to communicate that? Yet the president is saying that we're serious about insecurity. I mean.
All right, well, thank you.
We might be serious, but we're not capable.
Oh, we're serious, but we're not showing.
We're not capable. That's the point. We don't need to show it. We need to act it.
That's the point. So we're serious in what sense?
Maybe the intention is good, but you're not. It's like some students who really want to pass, but they've not studied, so they can't pass.
So you have the intention to pass.
Yes,
but you don't have the will. No, that's even different. Maybe you're not even brilliant. You don't have the capacity to pass.
Yeah, but you really would like to
pass.
So guys, the question many Nigerians are asking is how was it that the terrorists were able to release the body of the late general without releasing the wife? How did this person say, how did the kidnappers release the body of the late general to the Katsina state government for burial? And how did the state government know he died of diabetes and high blood pressure without autopsy? Guys, the terrorist informs the government. The same government, guys, the same government has come out to say that they are going to, start buying houses for the Fulanis, guys. And this person here is asking, terrorists release body of kidnapped retired general Rabi Abubakar for burial according to Islamic rites. Chief Tinubu and Nigerian headquarters, military headquarters, Nigerian army headquarters, since you lack the capacity to rescue him, you can now receive his body and proceed to bury, sir. Nigerians, shine your eyes. Nigerians, shine your eyes. Tinubu must go in 2027, guys. The way they ignored this man when he was kidnapped, and now, he has been bite, and they are now coming out to tell us that he has died. Arewa Youth president is not sound upstairs. Everything happening is affecting the Igbos, Hausa, and the Yorubas. Okay, this person is reacting to Arewa, the self-acclaimed Arewa Youth spokesman. If the retired military general, who was the chief spokesperson of the Nigerian military, could be abducted and kept in captivity for about 2 weeks and killed that way, it tells us that no Nigerian is safe. Guys, this is what this former DSS boss has come out to speak, guys, as regards to insecurity. If such a man who has served Nigeria in his capacity could be killed the way he was killed, guys, nobody is safe. And now this headline say, in Hausa interview with DW Hausa, son of the late Major General retired, disputed the Katsina state government claim that their father died of complication related to diabetes. According to him, the general died as a direct result of a snake bite while in the bandit camp. Okay, yeah, I saw him tying leaves on his leg. He also stated that the mother is still being held by the bandits, contrary to report that she has been released. Guys, so this is the son of the man that has been killed, guys. It's really heartbreaking to see how Nigerians are losing their lives for such a man to die in captivity. The Nigerian, the Minister for Defense came out saying that, that they don't have enough weapon. That Nigeria is running short of weapon, guys. That they don't have enough weapon. That's what Christopher Musa is saying. This one says there is a serious crack in the obedient movement, which the leaders identify. As an obedient general and grassroots obedient, I know where every obedient is and the challenges they are facing. We are having a disconnect with our principal, and we have been waiting for so long and have put up argument, but to no avail. We have the energy and have got Nigerians at heart. A lot of us in the obedient general team want a Nigeria that is working. We are going to take our value to where it will be appreciated. Convener, obedient movement faction. Convener, Iken Azom Chene. I am be going. You take it to where it will be appreciated. You can be going there. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification for more. Thank you.